We are out scouting for some muskrats today. I've trapped here before, but hasn't been much sign the last few years, but this year is a good bit. We got these perfect spots down here where they're crawling out. You can see all the scat here in the water. Some roots and stuff laying in the water down here where they're feeding. All along this bank, all down along here. There's spots like that. So tomorrow we'll be setting those up. In this spot here you can see, looks like just last night where they're coming up out right here. Perfect spot for I use 1.5 coil springs, but whatever foothold you're using, where they're crawling up out, coming up here, feeding under all this, getting all the roots and stuff. And then a little farther over this way we got a little tiny feeder creek. I'm going to show you it, and we're going to set it up with some 110s for sure. Here we are at the little feeder. Feeds in right there. It's pretty wide there, but I mean, look right here. Is it getting better? Look at all the scat on here. I know it's older because this has all been froze up for a little bit. It's finally just thawed out, but here and here's your sets, and there's plenty of spots like that all the way up through here. So we'll put a few sets in here tomorrow, and boy, what I'd give to be able to use colony traps in PA, because this would be an ideal spot for that, but we can't, so we make do with what we're allowed to use. Hopefully you guys can see all this. When I'm looking for rat sign, a lot of you probably already know, but some of you don't. This is the kind of stuff I'm looking for, is these fresh chewed up cattail pieces here. And all down along here, this is all from the roots of them. And this is up just that little feeder stream, little trickle I was telling you about. I walked up it about, I don't know, another 20 yards, and it's just loaded up here. So they're definitely coming up in here. I will expect a few rats out of here. Don't know how many, but we'll at least catch a couple. It's been a long time since I've trapped beavers, but found this spot in this creek here where they're denning under them couple trees there. There's not a whole lot of places to set. I only brought one 330 with me yesterday. And there's a spot down there under that leaning tree off the bank that they are hanging out on. As a matter of fact, there's one swimming out here beside me, but both days I come in here, I've been sitting under there. And I was looking for a spot to funnel down, because to me, if I'm a beaver, I don't want to come over here and all the shallow stuff to go around this. Look, he's working through there right now, just where I caught that one. Actually, I have one right, he's in the 330 right there out of the way. There's a beaver coming through the gap right there. So hopefully we'll pick him up tomorrow. But I do have one out here. Let's go check him out. I know we're going to spook this one out of the way, but that's okay. Hopefully he'll come back through there again. We got this one right here. Nice beaver too. There he is. We'll get him out of the trap here and I'll get a little more video of him. So here he is up on the bank. A little bit better beaver than I thought he was. Pretty big one. We're gonna get him out of here, get the other trap reset in there, and hopefully we'll pick up the other one tomorrow. I'm guessing there's probably only 2 in here, but we'll find out. Alright, got our first muskrat of the day. First one in a couple years too. I haven't trapped any of these in a while either. This one here doesn't have anybody in it. Set 2 more just up this way. Let's go check them out. Looks like a bunch of debris and junk caught up in that one. And it looks like the same thing in this one up here too. So we'll go check our footholds here after we get these all cleaned out. There we go, got us a rat in that one. And that's it out of the 4. I guess just a few rats can make a whole bunch of sign. So let's get him out of here and go check some more. We had a pretty good little mixed line today. This is a big beaver. Probably might be the biggest one I've ever caught. Nice sized king. Some good sized rats. Tomorrow will probably end up being a little slower. Usually your first check on rats is a good one. But we're going to get after it again, and we're going to get these guys skinned, taken care of. And man, I forgot how much I love catching muskrats. I sure wish we had a whole lot more around here than what we do, but we're going to take what we can get and we're going to enjoy it. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, my perfect beaver set has another one. It's 2 out of here, so we're going to go ahead and pull this trap today. And I think we're probably going to experience some flooding in these bigger creeks today and tonight anyhow, so that works out. Like I said, this is just killer location as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you can see, I'll show that a little closer up here in a second, but big log jam here. There's no way else to get around it except for over here, super shallow, and yeah, they'd be real exposed. No beaver's going to want to go over there, but I mean, look at this here. I had this cleaned out a little bit. There's some junk that flowed into it, but he's laying right back there. We'll go ahead and drag him up out of here. Hopefully. Yeah, I'll get a video of him here in a second. There he is, laying right back in there. There we go. Another good beaver. Not quite as big as one yesterday, but another real nice one. Another adult for sure. I like to run them real long chains on my 330s and wired off to that log there, but man, that spot there is a hard to beat one. So, we're going to get out of here. It's the first trap of the day, and hopefully we'll catch some muskrats now. Kind of a crazy little spot here. Just simple little, there's a log under the water right here. Goes on over to that way, and those rats sit right on top of it and feed. You can see all the clippings all over the place around here. Picked up 3 here last night. Gotta love a nice little spot like that. We're out here in the middle of a wetlands. Picking up a few, but I figured I'd video this one. It's starting to rain on me again. This is pretty cool though, little triple. Got us another rat here. Just after them last 3. We're just setting on these little feeder spots, I guess. They're good little spots. Clearly catching rats on them. Once again, you can see all the clippings all over the place. Some down here below me. But that's where they're eating every night. So that's where we're going to catch them. Oh yeah, another okay run today. Got the other big beaver from that spot. Got both adults, I'm pretty sure, so we pulled that set. 5 muskrats, all nice big muskrats. This one here's a little smaller, but the other ones are nice, big, fat, good size. I think we're going to pull tomorrow probably. I'm sure we'll have some flooded stuff to deal with, which that's no fun. And that's why I'm not outside right now taking a video, because it is raining like crazy. So get these guys skinned, same thing as every other day. See you tomorrow. Well, it's nice out this morning. It's warm. It's like 55 degrees already, but it's too warm for this to be happening. December 30th, we got us a nice big snapping turtle here in Pennsylvania. This guy's out just moving all over the place. Sometimes I see him through the ice, but they ain't out traipsing through this stuff this time of year. Crazy. We're gonna go ahead and pull all the traps at this spot. As you can see, just barely the tops of a couple of my stakes are out. And all the 110s over there in that little feeder creek, they're pretty much buried too. Didn't flood quite as bad as I thought it was going to, but definitely put me out of commission at this spot. So we're gonna get these out of here and go check those other couple wetland spots. They should be fine and still working good. And we might have something here, I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. Checking these 110s up this little feeder here, and it flooded, I couldn't see, but we got us a nice little rat here. If I don't fall. Yeah, we'll take him. Got 2 other ones down here. Can't see them either, so, but not sure what's in them. Got us another nice rat at the little tiny feeder spot here. And over here, we got 2 more there. hanging out at the log with a couple little feeders on it. Good spot, producing rat after rat. I wish I had tons and tons of spots like this. So we're gonna get these taken care of and the rest of the marsh. There's a tailgate shot for today. 5 more rats. We're gonna pull everything tomorrow because I think we're kind of taking the cream of them from the couple spots we're setting. And one spot hasn't produced anything, so we're gonna get them out of there. Wasn't much sign there to begin with, but gotta try anyhow. And the weather's gonna go south on us again. Things are gonna start freezing up, so a lot of these rat sets aren't gonna work that I have out now. And so we're gonna change things up and re-gear for after New Year's here, and we'll be back after something and be doing something different. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, looky here, got another nice rat on the old log. We're pulling today. This is the only one I've caught so far. Figured we're probably taking a fair amount of them out of here. And the weather's changing on us. We're back into, it's 30 something today, and I think stuff's probably gonna start to freeze up again, and I don't like busting through that skim ice like that. It's nothing but a pain, so time to move on to a different spot and do something else. Well, that's a good way to end it. Last trap, got a rat in it. Little feeder spot right here where they crawl up. Just a little pile of stuff. I usually don't set a lot of these little spots like this. I don't know why. They're definitely very active, but looks like a nice big rat. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. We'll take them like that all the time. Well, how about that? Snowing on us again. Go from days in the 60s to days in the low 30s and 20s to snow. Just like that. But oh well, we ended up with 2 rats today. That's how we're going to end 2019. We're going to get the truck emptied out, go have a little bit of fun tonight, and bring in the new year. So hope everybody had a good one. This will make it on after the new year. Hope everybody was safe. And we'll see you on the next adventure.